All right, so you've done it. You've completed your foundational AI security training. You've learned all about phishing, deepfakes, and how to engineer prompts safely. But what happens now? I mean, what comes after you've passed the final quiz? We need to reframe that whole way of thinking, because the end of your training, well, it isn't the finish line. It's the real start of your security journey.
And just so we're all on the same page, this explainer is drawn right from Chapter 10 of the AI security tutorial from Virtualization Options LLC. That's the big question, isn't it? It is so tempting to just check that box and move on. But, effective AI security isn't about passing a course. It's all about what you do every single day from this point on.
This is where the journey truly begins. We're making a shift here, from the classroom to the real world, from just learning the rules to actually applying them day in and day out. Think of that finish line not as an end, but as your starting block.
And this right here, this really gets to the heart of it all. Security isn't some destination you just arrive at. Nope. It's a discipline. It's a practice that's built from all the small, consistent, secure habits you weave into your daily work.
Okay, so how do you build the practice like that? It all starts with your most essential piece of armor, your personal security mindset. This is what guides you when you're on your own, making those split-second decisions.
Let's break that down. A security mindset isn't just about knowing the rules. It's about internalizing them so deeply that doing the secure thing becomes automatic, almost instinctive. You're moving way beyond a simple checklist and making security a natural part of how you think and how you act.
Now, this mindset is really built on 3 core pillars. First, valuing assets. This means really getting that the data, the strategies, the credentials you work with every day are incredibly valuable. Second, healthy skepticism. Look, this isn't paranoia. It's just the smart professional habit of pausing to verify requests that seem a little off. And third, a real commitment to continuous learning. Because let's face it, the threats we're going to face tomorrow will be different from the ones we see today.
And that pillar of continuous learning? Well, it leads us directly to this. Staying current on threats isn't just a good idea. It's your ongoing mission as a defender of this organization.
So what does that mission look like in practice? The source material gives us 5 key actions. 1. Don't skip the regular trainings. That's where you get the latest threat intel. 2. Actually read those IT security advisories. Think of them as your personal early warning system. 3. Learn from security incidents, whether they happen here or somewhere else in the industry. 4. Keep an eye on AI news. That way you can anticipate how new tools might be used against us. And finally, number 5, engage with your security team. They're not the campus police, they're your expert allies.
When you put all this together, the mindset, the learning, the daily practice, a really powerful transformation happens. You shift your role from being a passive learner of security rules to being an active defender of our collective security. This shift in mindset is absolutely crucial. The old, outdated view saw security as just a checklist and people as the weakest link. The defender's mindset turns that completely on its head. It recognizes that security is a shared responsibility, and that informed, vigilant people are not the weakest link. They are an incredibly strong and necessary layer of our defense.
This brings us to a powerful idea straight from the source material. Your awareness, judgment, and commitment make you not a weak link, but a strong defense layer. Just let that sink in for a moment. Your critical thinking, your willingness to pause and ask questions, that is the defense.
Ultimately, we can have all the knowledge in the world, but it's pretty much meaningless without action. Because knowledge alone doesn't create security, action does. The small, deliberate choices you make every single day are what build a truly resilient defense.
And that leaves us with one final personal question. You have the knowledge, you understand the mission. So, what action will you take today to be that strong defense layer?